Hey there guys, welcome to SS Aquascapes. Today we're doing another rescape. That's right, I just cannot be happy, can I? So over here to the right you're gonna see our orange-eyed blue tiger shrimp tank. It's been in a couple of videos on the channel and I like the tank, but the problem is that it's growing in now and I can't see the shrimp anymore. So I know that it's best for them to be able to hide so they breed. And if they do breed, I'll be super happy about that. But that's not the 100% goal. I'm not trying to make money on these. I want to sit down and enjoy them in the evening and watch them eat and stuff. So I was browsing around YouTube as you're doing right now, and I came across MD Fish Tanks, one of my favorite channels, and he did a video called The Shrimp Cliff. And I saw that and I went, wow, for what I have in here for plants and the rocks and stuff I have, that gives me an idea. I think that would work out great, and then I'll be able to see all the shrimp. I'm going to try and incorporate somewhere where they can hide. So if you want to see this mundane escape go into more of a cliff structure, I'm going to copy MD Fish Tanks. You know, not exact, but props to him. I'm stealing his idea. Okay, we've got our CO2 turned off here and our filter is turned off. Now the water in this tank is absolutely perfect and I'm not going to change it. It's a 5-gallon tank. I've got a 5-gallon bucket right here that you can't see off camera. And I am going to go ahead and just drain almost all the water out of this thing. Once I get the water out, I'm actually going to lift it up and I'm going to put it up here on the shelf where I can work on it a little bit better and not be sitting on the floor. And then we'll get all the shrimp out of here, start lifting rocks out. Well, you'll see. That's why you're watching the video. Come on, let's go. All right, step one, I got to catch our little guppy guy, our little fry minnow here. There you are. I have no idea how many shrimp I have left. I started with 24 of them when I got my order. So I'm going to very gently try and take these rocks out of here so that I don't make the water too dirty, and then catch and count my shrimp and see how many I have left. Clean the glass here for you guys so that you can see a little bit better. Now speaking of cleaning, I am not actually going to clean the tank. I will wipe the glass down, but I'm not going to clean the tank. We've got an ecosystem, biological bacteria, and all that kind of stuff set up in here already. Going to be using the same water, same rocks, same plants, same substrate, just adding a little substrate to it. But I am going to start pulling plants out so that I'll be able to find these shrimp. As I'm pulling these plants out of here, I'm putting them in a tray to keep them separated so I know what is what. And most of it is going back in, except for this dwarf hairgrass. I don't think I'm putting it back in, but we're gonna get the hardscape set up first, and then we'll make a decision on our hairgrass. All right, I'm gonna get all the plants out. No sense in you watching this boring stuff. All right, I have painstakingly taken all of these rocks out. All these little teeny tiny accent rocks or detail rocks. What a pain. 1 out of 10 would not recommend. Got all the plants and everything out, as you can see, and I've got them in my tray over here with some of the tank water. And then down here we got a bunch of shrimp swimming around. By the looks of it, I'm actually pretty happy. I think most of them are still alive. They were just hiding. But I'm going to net them all out, and I'm going to put them in their bucket right here. And I'll be back with a final count on our shrimp. Remember, we started with 24. Let's see if I'm a good shrimp keeper. Alright, I tried to count as carefully as possible, pulled them out 3 at a time, and I've got 21 shrimp in here. So it looks like I've lost 3 over the couple of months. I ordered 20. They give you 4 extra, I guess, for that exact reason. So, okay guys, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try and get our rocks in there. And we're using gravel to kind of fill in this back corner. I'm thinking the rocks will go this direction here, kind of a curve. And we'll use some gravel to fill in back here. I had success in this tank using gravel to build up the substrate. And this tank has been cycling like absolutely perfect. I've had like 0 issues with it. So I'm going to use this too to make sure we don't create an anaerobic environment, that we keep an aerobic environment for the bacteria. So we're going to go with some gravel as filler. Alright, well, I don't know. What do you think here? You know, I don't really want too much height because this is open top, and if I get it up too high, I don't want the shrimp to hop out. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit off camera, see if I find something I like better. Yeah, guys, I think I like that a little bit better. It's gonna make more sense. I still have a bunch of accent rocks to kind of put in these positions here just to kind of fill some stuff in. But I like that better. I think it looks a little more natural. We've got, you know, a rock kind of jetting out to the right there, right in the middle. They fit together like they're cracked. Kind of looks like a cliff, but we'll be able to hold all the substrate back there. And yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. So let's keep on going. We'll start filling this spot back here with some gravel. Dang it, I had some cool shots lined up, but I forgot to hit record. Anyway, here's the gravel in. And I have left a little space right up front here because we're going to put our substrate in, and we want to, you know, for viewing up front, we want this to just be a black line that kind of fills in the rest of the substrate. Going super thick on the substrate, I think I have enough. If not, I have another bag to add right on top. I'm gonna put some fresh soil up here in the front from the bag just because I don't want any little roots or anything in the foreground. I want some nice, pretty black up front. There's that fresh stuff there. See if I can kind of pack it in there nicely. This is the old stuff again. See if I can get this in here without making a complete mess. I don't know what's gonna live up there, but we'll put something there. Okay, I'm gonna put my sand layer in here, but before I do that, I'm gonna put some Chem Flourish tabs or some root tabs that I've crushed up down in the bottom here under the sand, because I'm going to be doing some very minimum planting, but a little bit of planting in the sand, and we want some nutrients down there for those plants. Because while it is going to be sand, I may end up getting a whole carpet. We'll see. Let's just get this big stuff back towards the rocks here. There we go. Now we can add our sand. This is a pool sand. It's kind of a coarser gravel, or a coarser grain, not gravel. Before I go any further, I want to try and look at some of these accent rocks in here and see what I like to kind of fill these spaces in. There we go. I think that looks good once we get the sand to fill it in. Right, now I'm not proud to admit it, but I used to live in California, and that looks like a rocky cliff to me if I've ever seen one. It's not the best, but I like this center stone right here, how it just kind of, I don't know why I like that, but it looks great to me. All right, now I wanted to give the shrimp a little place to hide, and I don't know if I'm going to do that just with plants or if I should make like a little rocky cave somewhere. you know, I want the shrimp to be happy, but I also want to see them. So I think I'm going to play around just real quick to see if, you know, a couple of rocks. I do want some accent rocks kind of poking out of the soil there. Just something sticking out up there. Give it a little dimension. It was too flat. I think that works. Okay, now I think the hardscape's done. Don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. Take your finger off of the comment button. I know. I don't think moss has ever been planted this way ever in the history of aquascaping. But I present to you guys Moss Hill. That's what we're going to call this tank, Moss Hill. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when it fills up. I just kind of, as you saw, smooshed it down in there. Right into the substrate, right on the soil. You know, who knows, man? We just break all the rules on SS Aquascaping, and probably there's rules for a reason. But we're going to see. You know, maybe I'll start something new, and ADA will call me, and they'll be like, wow, your vision is incredible, so please come work for us. I doubt that, but one can dream, right? All right, well, there's nothing left to do now except fill it up. So we're going to go ahead and get it back down in its space, down in that deep, dark hole, and we will start trickle filling this thing up real slow. See what happens. Alright guys, it's a little bit cloudy, but let's go ahead and get our shrimp back in there, and then we'll get the filter set up and clear this water up. Alright, look at them go. They may be a little freaked out, running and zipping around everywhere trying to figure out what's going on. New environment. But at least I'll be able to see them now. They'll settle in, don't worry. They'll be happy little shrimp pretty soon. But they're just cruising around everywhere trying to figure out what's up with this new area. All right, let me get this water cleared up and we'll do the cinematic outro. Alright guys, I hope you liked that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up button so that I know you liked it. If you didn't like it, drop a comment. Let me know why you didn't like it. Some constructive criticism will help me make better videos for you in the future. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of my subscribers, and I will catch you guys on the next one.